Have you hired a coach or a consultant? Knowing the difference impacts your destiny. This is My Online Toolbox with episode number 279 with our weekly quick tips for your marketing toolbox. And we want to always remind people that we're here with one objective: to help you grow your business with more quality leads. And we want to thank everybody who showed up to the webinar last week. It was a rather large audience with hundreds of people, and we thank you so much for taking some time in the day to attend that. We'll be having another one in mid-September, so just pay attention to the My Online Toolbox Facebook page in order to get access to that webinar once we announce it. And last week, we were talking about contractors avoiding threads, and just like Twitter, it's useless. The episode before that, we were focusing in on who's providing your marketing advice to correctly build your brand. Week before that, we were focusing in on 2024 and planning now for next year's opportunities. But this week, have you hired a coach or a consultant? What we're seeing is an abundance of people in the industry that seem to be more motivational in general as opposed to detailed oriented. And you have to realize that a coach will address issues such as fear or limited self-confidence and whatever other motivating factors to get you from point A to point B. But those coaches rarely will be able to be focused in on the details. A consultant will help you with your problems directly related to the business. Most are better at one topic, but rarely are they good at both. There's simply too many coaches that actually believe that they're good consultants, but the reality is they're training themselves more in motivational aspects to get you to do things as opposed to being able to articulate the details on a consistent basis to make things happen. So we want to remind you that also there's some consultants out there that are really great at their knowledge, but unfortunately they lack the coaching side to help motivate their clients. So you have to treat it as like a teacher who really knows their stuff, but simply lacks that personal skill set of motivating to implement the details. Of course, I want to give a little plug to myself because this is what our clients tell us, that as a marketing person, that I like to show myself that I'm an experienced marketing educator and consultant who is also a strong coach. I back that up with 35 years of experience as a 4-time serial entrepreneur, as well as a soccer coach for 2 teams over 10 years. And there's a big difference, I repeat, a big difference in the experience towards the actual details of what entrepreneurialism is and what marketing is, which is what I focus in on as a brand ambassador for this industry, and coaching is an independent skill set. So when you focus on both, in my case, it works really well because at the marketing side, I do have the aptitude to also coach my clients into being motivated to doing certain things, but that's totally independent of my knowledge of the detail side and being able to follow through from the birth of an idea before a business is even started, bringing it through many, many years of profitability with marketing behind it. So please keep that in mind, that when you're working with a coach or a consultant, make sure you fully understand how they can help you, because if you mix the two by mistake, your destiny may not get you to the direction of where you want to be. Consultants could be blamed for not simply being able to implement the details correctly, and the coaches could just walk away and quickly blame you for not being motivated enough to be able to do whatever the task at hand may be. For those of you new to the My Online Toolbox Orbit, simply check out the Basic Education for More Leads class. It really will motivate you and educate you on how you can be able to attract more quality leads to your website. And if you already have a programmer, still take the class, because you'll be able to communicate with that programmer on an industry basis, not just a technical basis, on an ongoing basis. This is My Online Toolbox, providing weekly quick tips and reminders in all facets of marketing, and reminding you to start planning yesterday for next year's marketing and profits. Have a healthy week, and we will see you next week.